And we are live. Hello, everyone coming, watching us from anywhere in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from anywhere you're watching us from. My name is Adenike. I am based in the US, and I have my business partner here, Maximilla. And we are going to talk to you about this amazing business that has changed our lives and that is changing thousands of lives out there. Right, Maximilla?
Sure. Hi, good evening from my side. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're watching us globally. As said, Adenika said, my name is Maximilla, and I'm joining from Kenya, Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. And I'm really glad to be hosted in Adenika's website today. So we are here today to talk about our business, and I hope we'll give some insight out of it. Yeah.
Amazing. Yes. So I am Adenike again, and I am a registered nurse by profession. I'm a wife and a successful digital business owner. And
Wow. Nurse by profession. Okay, for me, I'm also a wife. I'm a mother to three sons. And by profession, I'm an humanitarian aid worker. I deal with refugees. Yes.
Amazing. So I am I am so excited today, that I'm trying to contain myself. My reason for the excitement is that it's amazing. We talk about how global this business is. I've always talked about it on my page, and to now literally be meeting with another business partner, a sister of mine from Africa, all the way from Kenya. Guys, things are happening in this online world. Things are
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
Look at us from two different worlds. I'm in the US, she's in Kenya, and we are running this business,
Exactly.
digital business that is global, and we are succeeding in it. So for everyone out there, especially we Africans, wake up.
It's a wake up call. Let's say it's a wake up call.
Wake
Yeah,
up.
and
Yeah,
actually, I'm really also honored, and I'm really happy that today's chat is in more of Africans. So basically, for all our brothers and sisters based in Africa, this is just to let you know that yes, it's doable. We Africans can do it. My sister is in the USA, yeah, but she's African, and I am in Kenya. So yes, this is a global business, and we are here as Africans. Yes.
absolutely. And because the two of us are professionals, we're going to talk about having this business or having a side hustle. I want us to focus on the plan B side of it. For most of us Africans, we're very industrious. We work so hard. We
Yeah.
believe in going to school, getting a degree, come out, graduate, and get a very good job. So that's our goal. That's how we have been programmed. That's how we have been mentored by our parents. It has been passed down from generation upon generation. And here we are today. We're also having kids, and we're raising our kids, and we're telling them, go to school, become this, become that, become any profession you want to be, and end this degree and start working. And it becomes a
So
cycle. And there's nothing wrong with
exactly.
going to school, right?
Yeah.
Mila, there's nothing wrong
Actually,
with going to school. But
gone are the days, Adenike, when parents would determine, the profession we have to take. You have to be a doctor, you have to be a lawyer, and the cycle continues. No. Things have changed.
things are
I might,
changing.
I might be forced to be that lawyer. I go and study it for the sake of my parents, but I might as well decide not to practice it at all because
Exactly.
that's not my passion. That's not what I want to do. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you've just mentioned about talking about the side hustle, and
Yes.
I've remembered, COVID was here like 4 years ago, and
Mm.
it was bad. People lost their jobs. People that have worked for over 20, 30 years and have been loyal in their jobs, and then all of a sudden it's just cut, just like that. You have nowhere to go. And if you're married, maybe both of you have lost your jobs. You don't have that side hustle. So this is the wake up call that we are talking about. It's no
Absolutely.
longer about only the 8 to 5 job or that one job. You really need that side hustle. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes. So yes, you might be a professional like Maximilla and myself have spoken. We are both professionals. I'm a registered nurse, and she is also a humanitarian aid worker, busy life, busy mom, busy parent, out there. But how about having a side hustle? Something you can be doing on the side besides your full-time work. Like Maximilla said, look, the pandemic has changed a lot of things for us. It has not only exposed us to what opportunities we have online, because now we can operate an online business from anywhere in the world. it has also shown us that we need a plan B. We need something, and it's a wake-up call. It might not be the pandemic tomorrow, but what about you lose your job or something happened to you or your family, God forbid, what do you fall back on? If you don't work, I don't know Kenya now, but over here, if you don't work, after a while, you lose all your benefits. And then, of course, the money will not come in again. So, but what do you have to fall back on as parents who already have kids going to school, who have dreams, who have goals? How do you forge ahead if you don't have a plan B? So that's why it's important for every one of us to have a plan B. Right, Maximilla?
True. And also, maybe if I just add, now that you've said that the world is evolving, so other than that plan B, it's no longer about going to the office for the 8 to 5 job. Nowadays, it's about the time flexibility. It's about financial freedom. It's about maximizing on so many things. Yeah. For example, somebody like me, I have my professional job, but I was not happy. You see, I felt like something was missing out. And reason being, I have my boys are still young. And the type of job I'm doing means being away from these kids most of the time. So basically, for me, it was like missing a lot on the milestone with the boys. My boys love football so much, so missing a lot on those events, accompanying them, and it was really affecting me. So as much as I loved my 8 to 5 job, but deep inside, I felt like there was something that was missing out. You see. And that's what now I was saying. I started looking outside there. I wanted that freedom, the flexibility, the time freedom, so that I maximize on the time I'm with these kids. Again, just so people know, once you're a parent of young kids, they grow, they get out of the nest. And the moment they become big, you'll never regain that time. It's gone. You will long for that time when you remain alone with your husband in that house. They're gone. You'll never, you see. So the world is really evolving. As much as you're chasing that money with your professional career, we also need to understand that there are some things that if we don't maximize on them at the current moment, we will never get them again. You see? Yeah.
Absolutely, you're right. Yeah, we have to maximize the time, maximize our time. Time is a valuable asset. Once it's gone, it is gone. And you're talking, Maximilla, you're talking in the area of a mother with young children that are growing. How about we adults? Aren't we growing? The things that we could do 10 years ago, we can't do it 10 years after.
Exactly.
The kinds of jobs we could do, hours of work we could do without feeling tired 10 years ago, 10 years fast forward, we might not be able to do those things anymore. Now,
it's going to don't forget you are aging up also.
Exactly.
So someone like me who really loves traveling, and you're constrained with the finances, so you're like, I'll save for the next 3 years, so that you'll save up to which, when you're 65, when you've retired, how are you even going to enjoy that holiday when you're very old? You cannot, God forbid, we are hoping not to have conditions, but your doctor tells you now you cannot go to this country because of this and that. This is the time to maximize on, all these things that we are talking about.
Absolutely. Once it's lost, you can't get it back. Once you miss that opportunity, that time opportunity, it's hard to get it back. So if you are listening to us, I know we're just going on, and you are looking at us and say, what are these people talking about? And to understand what we are talking about, you have our web pages, you have our website on the screen. Reach out to either of us and register with your name and your email address and watch our webinar. That is the starting point. We all did that, right, Maxima? I went and I saw and I registered my name and I watched the webinar. And I came inside and I saw with my eyes and my jaw dropped about how people's lives are changing. So if you are looking for a side hustle, something that is flexible, something that is automated, meaning that you set it up and it runs in the background and you are busy doing your other things and spending time with family, and you need financial freedom, time freedom. You want to spend more time with your loved ones and your children. You want to grow something, not just something that is in your name. You are in the right place. Just register with either one of us. It doesn't matter. We are in the same business. We are business partners. And
she's my sister from a different mother.
Exactly. Reach out to us and watch the webinar and take it from there. Maximilla, I really have to bring that point. You are all the way in Kenya.
Yeah.
I am here in the United States. How are you running your business from Kenya, from Africa?
You know, so yeah, that is a good question actually. Yeah, the beauty about this business is that it's global. And now that you've mentioned that, let me just reinforce the emphasis that majority of us Africans think that this business is only for the Western world. Yeah, and I'm very sure you've even mentioned people to register in our webinars. They're going to register in the webinar and. Probably they'll only watch one webinar and realize, they're not Africans. And then they'll come back and say, is this even for Africans? Is this for a Kenyan? So I'm here to tell you that this is global. And this is the power of social media. Yeah. It's a global, anybody, wherever, it doesn't matter wherever you're based. Yeah. You can, run this business. Look at us right now. She's in the USA. It's still morning hours there. I am in Kenya here. It's almost 9 p.m. And we are connecting. Yeah. That's the power of this business. Yeah. Anybody, it doesn't matter wherever you are situated, you can run this business. And then now that we are talking about this business, let me just again reinforce and say that if you still love that 8 to 5 job, we are not saying that you leave that job you love. No, this is something that you can run on the side. It's a matter of just identifying your flexible time where you have some free time, that you can dedicate to, this business. Yeah, that someone like me, most of my free time is usually in the evening after work. Yeah, once the kids are in bed, that's when I give it all because I know, the fruits that I will reap out of it later on. Yeah.
And for me also as a nurse, I love working as a nurse. I've worked as a nurse for more than a decade. But I'm telling myself, what can I do for me? Mm-hmm. What can I do that is in my name? I have offered 10 years or more into running or working under an employer, helping the employer to build their own legacy. And then what happens to me in my golden years? How do I make plans for myself? Am I going to continue in this same rat race, wake up and run from shift to shift, pick up extra shifts and jump from work to work that I've been doing for the past more than a decade? Am I going to continue that in the next decade of my life? Now, I'm not getting younger. The body is telling you to slow down. Things that happen, the strength that I had 10 years ago is not what I have now. And I'm asking myself, if I don't do something today, what will happen to me 10 years again from now? So for everyone out there listening to us, nothing changes unless you change.
Exactly.
If you desire a change, you need to instill in those changes from today. Yes. If you don't change, if you don't make those changes, you'll be amazed that another year will just come by like that and you are still in the same spot.
Exactly.
And
I like that you mentioned, building the legacy. So basically what we are saying that with this business, even once you retire and you are not in a position to continue, running it, you pass it on to your kids. And your kids will pass them on to, the next, your grandchildren. Yeah. How about employment? Once you retire at 65, that's the end of it. That company will forget you once you get out of that door. But here we are talking about that legacy, that is passed on to the next. How about that, guys? Wow.
Awesome. Yes, amazing. So you've heard us. Once again, reach out to us and come in and see how people's lives are being changed and transformed. I want you to talk to your people in your language. I know there are so many dialects in Kenya.
Wow. In Kenya we have like my Kenyan brothers and sisters are going to stone me if I can't remember how many tribes we have. I think 48, 49. That was my last history when I was doing history. I think 48, 49 tribes. But thank God at least our national language is Kiswahili. So I can reach out to our Kenyans in Kiswahili. So ndugu zangu kama mnanisikiliza leo jioni, nimefurahi sana kujoin dadangu kutoka USA. So mimi nawaambia, this is the thing. Kama unataka kujenga hiyo legacy yako, you are in the right place. Tafadhali sign up leo tu, yani ujione what we are doing. Adenike, yes.
So, and it's important for us, Maximilla, one very important point that we need to mention is the legitimacy of our business.
Yeah.
Because it's online.
Yes.
There's
Yes.
a lot of
Let me just mention that. Sorry to cut you short. Sorry
no,
to
no,
cut you
fine.
short
Yeah,
on
go
that. I wanted to say this that of course there's that skepticism. Even me, I was very skeptical when I was starting because before I started this, I'd never done anything online. I've always been scared of online, and for me, anything you mention online, I relate it to the scam. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that yes, we have genuine opportunities online, of course. Yeah. So basically, what you need to do is sign up,
yeah.
watch that webinar. Yeah, ask all the questions. We are here to answer all those questions. Yeah, and then of course, don't forget to do your due diligence. Yeah,
So,
to know the credibility of this online business that we are doing, and just to so you know, yeah, we file our returns at the end of each year. That's how credible we are. End of each year, Adenike files her returns in the USA. Maximilla in Kenya here, I'll file my return. And also don't forget that our businesses are registered in each and every country. That's how credible we are. Yes, over to you, Adenike.
absolutely. And we have an amazing compensation plan. So when we're telling you to come and see, we have a business here. We're partnered with a company that has been around for years and that is teaching out this amazing, amazing compensation plan that is mind blowing. And what do we do on the online space? We are digital marketers and we teach everyone who is willing and wanting to change their lives how to leverage the social media platform to earn income on the side. And everything you need to get you started and running will be provided for you because we have an in-depth training that teaches you step by step how to start and get your business going. You are not only giving the training side, you also have what? A coach and a mentor, a personal one for that matter, who teaches you and helps you run your business. And it's not just that alone. We also have the community. Maximilla, as at today, we are like what? 191,000 of us. When I was
Yeah.
like 93, and today we are 191,000 of people across the globe. You can see us now, Kenya, USA, and a lot of people like that. With every profession, we're there. So you are running your business, but you are never, never, never by your own, by yourself.
Exactly.
You have the support of the community. You have the support of people who have run the same thing, who have made their mistakes, and they are there to guide you. They say success leaves what? Footprints. When you know
Exactly.
who know you road, you follow who know road. I know
Yeah.
my senior has spoken. I'm going to speak in my language and in my pidgin language. My people, make una come check. See me where they for Obodo Yimbo. My sister they here for Kenya. We have people where they everywhere across the globe, even for Nigeria, where they run this business from Nigeria. Guess what? Now because now online, all you need is a laptop, an internet, and your phone, and you are ready to get your business going. So
Wow.
if
How
you
I love Nigerian language. Oga, oh. Oh, that's all I know. Oh.
So it's
It's
been
really
an
good.
amazing time. We can go on, right,
I
Max?
know. I
It's
know.
exciting. It is exciting, and you guys
Yeah.
just need to come in.
I know time has really passed, but forgive me for this. Let me just add one something. Yeah,
Sure.
you mentioned social media. So I know someone outside there might be wondering, what if I'm not in social media? I don't want to position myself outside there. Even as here,
Yeah.
someone like me, I was never even on Facebook,
It's
and I remember telling my mentor, "Oh my God, how am I supposed to talk to people on the camera?" And look at us today. Yeah, we are here talking and chatting, and we always do interviews. So don't worry, even if you've never done anything on social media. Adenika has just talked about the training site that offers all the training materials, how to position yourself outside there, public speaking, communication. So there's so much that you'll learn. So don't feel that you're out because we're talking about social media. Yeah.
It's called interpersonal skills. Look at us today, like Maximilla said, we are now talking to you guys. I'm a camera shy person, I'm an introvert, but hey, we're talking about business here. We're talking about you changing your lives. You have to step out of your comfort zone and then work
Exactly.
out something. You never know the potentials that you have inside of you until you are pushed to bring those things out. And
Actually, you are very right. I didn't know the potential. I didn't know that the introvert in Maximilla can be an extrovert at some point. Now look at me. So
Yeah.
you're very right. You never know what is deep inside there that can come out. So yeah,
Yes.
thanks for saying that.
Yeah. So you've heard it all. Tap into your potentials. Tap into your potential and get rid of those skepticism. Get
Yes,
get rid of those skepticism and
exactly.
take a bold step. Take that leap of faith. Come in, register with either one of us with your name and your email address and watch our webinar and take action. And we'll be here to guide you. We'll be here to hold your hands and also show you the way. The same thing they did for us, and we are now mentors in this business, and we can mentor you also. So we look forward to seeing you on the inside. And then it is bye for now.
Bye bye.